And we're back. Today is actually going to be a special video because it's not going to be a Dokkan video. It's actually going to be a gaming in general video. Today we're going to be voting on the Game Awards category games, you know, the ones I'm talking about. So yeah, come with me and we'll vote together and give my thoughts. Okay, here we are. So we're gonna vote together. Basically, let me undo this. Where's my things here? So, let's start with Game of the Year. What game should be Game of the Year? So, in my opinion, well, first of all, the nominees are Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Game of the Year. For me, my heart goes automatically to our boy Baldur's Gate 3, just because, let me scroll a bit up for you so that you guys can see. So my heart automatically goes to Baldur's Gate 3, while Resident Evil 4 is a remake, so it doesn't really count. Super Mario is just another good Mario game. From what I heard, I haven't played it yet. I want to do this with the Miss, so I haven't played it yet. Tears of the Kingdom, I played it, but it's just Breath of the Wild, but with building, so it's kind of whatever in terms of Legend of Zelda timeline, quality, I should say. Alan Wake 2, I've only seen a couple things, and I mean, I heard that it's good, but I haven't played it, so I can't tell for myself. Spider-Man 2, I loved it. Had some gripes with it. My setup was pissing me off, as you guys probably could see in the last episode of the series. But I do have, if Baldur's Gate 3 came out last year, this year would have been Spider-Man 2 for me. But I do have to go with Baldur's Gate 3 on this, just because on the quality of everything, of what they accomplished in the game, the story they were telling, how they did it, the everything, the impact it had on gaming in general, the controversy that it caused because people are shitting on the game for being AAA while it isn't AAA. Larian Studios is a AA studio, not a AAA studio. But yeah, so I've been playing Larian games for a few years now. I got introduced with Divinity Original Sin, the first one, with video, like watching it. And then me actually playing it was because at that moment in time I didn't have a job because I was too young. So I ended up buying 2 and then playing with friends, and then Baldur's Gate 3 came out and then playing with friends again. But yeah, so my vote for Game of the Year, and it's well deserved, Baldur's Gate 3. Next category. What is the next category? Best Game Direction, awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. Alan Wake 2 is just Alan Wake, but pushed forward. Baldur's Gate 3 is kind of the same thing. Spider-Man 2, it has the same kind of vision as Spider-Man the first one, so Mario is just another Mario game, and Legend of Zelda is just another Zelda, like Breath of the Wild, with a DLC on top of it. So I would discount these two, just because Mario is just Mario, but now you're an elephant, and you have talking flowers, and this is Breath of the Wild just with a DLC. To be fair, for art, like, it's not art direction, it's just game direction, I would go Baldur's Gate 3 again. It is my Game of the Year, but by just the sheer amount of things you can do in the game, that I would call that an innovation. the amount of possibilities, the amount of branching paths that you can take, the amount of diverse outcomes of things, of actions, encounters, dialogue, just non-action at points. You know what I mean? So I think Baldur's Gate 3 had the best vision because it was, how can you be in the video game and do whatever the hell you want from start to finish? So yeah, I'm going Baldur's Gate 3. Again. Next category is going to be Best Narrative. There's Baldur's Gate 3 again. For outstanding storytelling and narrative development in the game. While I have to come back in the shoes of you know, a regular gamer, a layman gamer, I would probably go. Unfortunately, I didn't play Final Fantasy 16 because I'm mainly I just didn't buy it. I was gonna say I'm mainly a PC thing, but I think it came out on PC, but I didn't like the game came out. I heard of it for like a week and I never heard of it again. Like, I heard that it was out. I didn't hear that it was good, it was bad, because I heard it for the first week. So the first week people were just in the beginning stages, the first few stages of the game. But I heard that it was good, but I heard that for like 2 people. And then, but to be fair, I didn't hear that it was bad either. Like, I heard it from 2 people and then nobody else. Like, I heard it from like people express their feelings about the game. From what I heard, like 2 of them. So I can't tell you. But and Alan Wake 2, I haven't played, so I can't tell. Cyberpunk, no. I would go Spider-Man because it was the most. It's a shame that God of War Ragnarok isn't on here because I would have gone God of War, honestly. I'm not gonna give it Baldur's Gate 3 this, just because the storytelling is very RP, like it's very tabletop, like D&D. So it's very like you can miss a lot of stuff if you're playing with friends, just because you're not in the cutscenes, you don't know what's going on, you don't hear every dialogue. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a super intuitive experience in terms of storytelling. You could be like a character that is in a few, not a few, but in a not that many dialogue instances, and you miss a lot of the story while just stuff is just randomly happening around you, just because the story is actually being told. They'll live through your teammates. Because they're the ones, I don't know, have the most charisma. So they, you know, you in a tabletop roleplay, you can like you discuss between players, you know. But in Baldur's Gate, if you join a random dude's game, you won't necessarily have that. While yes, in the game you do have the option to, when you are not in a dialogue, you will have the option with like the ear button to then just be a spectator in the discussion, in the cutscene, so that you are aware of what is happening. But since you have to go out of your way to like make sure that you're not missing anything, I'm going to give it to Spider-Man, just because it's a much more streamlined and much more like a tried and true method of conveying a story. I don't know if I'm being very clear with this, but it's what I think. Hopefully you guys get what I'm getting at. Okay, next category is going to be Best Art Direction for outstanding creative or technical achievement in artistic design and animation. Alan Wake 2 is very realistic. Best Art Direction, unless you're like giving like I don't know, very, very faithful, like very like photorealistic. Like for example, the facial animations of Callisto Protocol were really impressive. Like that sort of photorealism was really impressive. I don't think Alan Wake 2 goes into that category, unfortunately. for me, for my personal opinion, Lies of P, I've watched streams of it and videos of it. Just in Unreal Engine 5 Dark Souls, like in terms of art direction, it has a cool side to it because, you know, Pinocchio, so that's cool. But like, for me, I could find that kind of art direction a bit if you played Killing Floor 2 and you've played the not the Halloween version, but the Christmas version. You know, with the big brutes that have the saws on the hands. Like, I felt like I had the same enemies in Lies of P. Like, when I saw those enemies, I had a real flashback to that. I don't know why. But, so, well, it is cool. It's not a specifically super unique art direction that they took. You know what I mean? It's just, they kind of like stylized Pinocchio and like his universe, and then it's just UE5 on top of it. So, hopefully I'm being clear on what I mean by this. Super Mario is Super Mario. Zelda is fucking Breath of the Wild again. Why? So that's why I'm going to give it to Hi-Fi Rush, because this game came out. I watched like 4 hour worth of videos on it, like when the game came out, just because I loved the concept of the game, the art direction. This was a sleeper hit, but it is a hit. Buy this game, play this game, experience this gem. This is a hidden gem. So yeah, I'm going to give it best art direction to Hi-Fi Rush. Next category is going to be best score and music. I want to give it to Baldur's Gate 3 just because there's so many in the game. You can do so much stuff, but the thing that is crazy that the music does follow. You can do so much stuff, and there's music to accompany everything you do. So while in Hi-Fi Rush, it's a rhythm-based game, so the game is like revolving around music. I think the best score and music still goes to Baldur's Gate 3 just because the variety. Like, I don't know if they released the OSC, the complete OSC for the game that you could buy like on a vinyl or CD, but I feel like if you had the whole OSC, like every single track, you could have on that CD, music for almost every situation that you would want music to be matched with. You know what I mean? So that's why, just for the variety, the fact that you can just take any song or like have any situation and take a Baldur's Gate 3 song and slap it on it, and it would work well. So best score and music is going to Baldur's Gate 3 in my opinion. Once again, these are my opinions. So there we go. Best audio design. So Alan Wake 2, Dead Space, Hi-Fi Rush, Spider-Man 2, and Resident Evil 4. Best audio design. I haven't really paid attention to Alan Wake 2's audio design specifically. I know that Dead Space had a lot of like, if you have like good stereo headphones or surround headphones, you were creeped out even by the sounds. Hi-Fi Rush, it's mainly the music, not really the audio design. So while it is very good, I don't think that it's specifically what this category is for, unfortunately. So it doesn't really mash in this category, unfortunately. Spider-Man 2, I mean, the throoping sounds of the webs is satisfying, but like these two games don't have like super specific audio design, like outstanding audio design. You know, they're good. They're AAA audio design, and that's what I feel with Hi-Fi Rush as well. While their OSC is really good for Hi-Fi Rush, the auto design is not specifically outstanding. So that's why I think I'm going to go with Dead Space on this one. Next category is Best Performance. I haven't played Final Fantasy. Jedi Survivor. I have played Jedi Survivor. I have streamed the whole game on my Twitch channel. Shout out to my Twitch channel if you want to go over there and follow me. You could probably... No, not anymore. I don't think you have the... I don't think you can find the VODs anymore for that. It's been too long. But I did stream Jedi Survivor from start to finish on my Twitch channel. I love the game. Cameron Monaghan. Cameron did a fantastic job as Cal Kestis. That was the case in the first game. It was the case in the second game. He's in it with the memes and the poncho. He's a Star Wars fan, so I'm like, yes, my boy deserves it. Then you have Idris Elba, which, you know, he's a very good actor. I think that he's completely sold Phantom Liberty. Like for a lot of people, just because it's Idris Elba. I don't know who... This is the cop, right? Melanie Liburd. Once again, I've seen like 2 hours of the game, so I couldn't tell you. Neil Newbin. Let me check something. Isn't Neil Newbin? Neil Newbin. Yeah. Isn't he... damn it, what's the yeah, the character he's playing. Yeah, that's the voice director, the voice actor for Asterion. So, and then Yuri, who is Spider-Man, who's Peter Parker. Well, I love his voice of Peter Parker. I do like him. Like, for some reason, if DC ever does a young Superman, I think they could hire him again, because I think he was Superman already in an animated series, but I can't remember right now on top of my head. But I think he was already Superman. I recognize his voice. But yeah, so young Superman, you should hire him again. But I think that man, no. Do I give this to Baldur's Gate 3 again? It is the game of the year, but just because, I mean, I want to give this to Cal Kestis because from start to finish, you can see, like, you can tell even the character motion, the character expression, the facial expressions, that it was conflicted between the light and the dark side, and then the culmination with in the Empire base with what's his face? What was his name? The dude with the jetpack, not Hobo, something like that. I forget his name, but you know, the culmination of that and him like snapping, it was awesome. The fact that by the way, that was bullshit that you had to go to New Game Plus in order to have a red lightsaber. I would have liked for us to have the option, like in the last mission, or like once he snaps, to then unlock a red lightsaber. Whatever, that's nor here nor there. That's not the discussion topic for today. But I really want to give this to Cal and Cameron for his performance was A+. But Neil Newborn created his character. His character came to life with his performance. Like, it's a meme now all over the internet on how good that character is. And that's not because of the character design. That is because of the writers. But what brought the character really to life in full motion and like cinematography like terms is the voice actor and the voice that was given to him. While my boy Cal comes in a real close second for me, I have to go with Neil just because of what the impact of Asterion had on the internet, on everybody, on the world, on the gaming world, not everyone. But Cal Kestis, you were this close. If he wasn't nominated, without a doubt, without even batting an eye, I would have voted for Cal Kestis. Because because the performance was top notch, innovation and accessibility. So this is like accessibility features, like help for the not for the blind, but those people who can see well, who can hear well, and or physically impaired. So yeah, I heard that Street Fighter does a lot actually this year. I do have Street Fighter. Since I don't have those kinds of disabilities. I haven't tested any of these really, like accessibility features. I've seen Spider-Man, like what you can do with to have like noir Spider-Man, have everything like in black and white, but that's pretty much it. So that's pretty much the extent of what I've like fucked around with. So what I can say is I know that for years and years and years, Forza and Xbox and Turn 10 Studios actually have, and the it's not Turn 10 Studios that does Horizon, but I know the Forza Horizon developers do make an effort to have their game like accessible to the most people as possible, even people with disabilities, with all different, you know, variations of disabilities. I know that there's an option. I didn't know that Diablo 4, Hi-Fi Rush, or I guess Mortal Kombat would take inspiration from Street Fighter, but I didn't know that these two had specifically good accessibility features. But yeah, I guess from what I heard, I would have had to go with Forza, just because of the history that I know that for like 5 years now I hear that Forza Horizon, Forza Motorsport is like their race thing, like the not the open world things, like the racetrack version of their, like the OG version of Forza is the Motorsport, and then the Horizon, which is more like the Crew style game, which is like open world. Both have fantastic accessibility features, which for this one I would have to give to Xbox and Turn 10 Studios. So, next category is Games for Impact. A space for the Unbound, Chants of Sinar, Goodbye Volcano High, Chia, Terra Nil, and Venba. You know what? I haven't heard of any of these games besides this one. I heard of this one. I've seen a couple like videos go through my feed of this one. All these like 4, I'm sorry. Oh, Devolver Digital, really? Oh, it's a Netflix game. That's why I never heard of it. Focus Entertainment. Oh, these two had really big publishers behind them. But yeah, I haven't heard of Kepler Interactive. So yeah, this is the only one I heard of. So I can't really attest to the qualities of the game, but I guess vote for the one I heard of, because it's the one that made the biggest impact that reached my ears. Let's say that. Just by default, because I hadn't heard of anyone else. Next category is going to be Best Ongoing. So we have Apex, Cyberpunk, Final Fantasy XIV, Fortnite, and Genshin Impact. I think that even though I might not agree with this, I think I'll have to go to vote for Fortnite just because of their most recent update and like the sheer numbers that they bring. Like Apex doesn't bring in like Fortnite numbers. Neither does Final Fantasy XIV. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Fortnite just because, yeah, it's a fucking juggernaut in the category, to be honest. Next category is going to be Best Community Support. I have to go with Baldur's Gate 3. Larian Studios and their development team and their community team, like the community managers, are such gold tier that I cannot give it. Even though No Man's Sky has crawled back from the depths of lying hell back to the heavenly graces of gamers all around the world in 5 years, I want to say, or like a lot of time, but they crawled back from the hell which they were in to now being one of the best space games ever made. I'm saying this as of 2023, not at launch, okay? As of the state of end of 2023, with all the updates, all the huge expansions, I have to give it to Baldur's Gate 3. And let's not talk about Destiny, please. Destiny has fallen down a hole that even Satan can't reach. Nobody can reach Bungie anymore. They've gone off the deep end, and they're only digging deeper. So Baldur's Gate 3. If you were on Twitter, you know why. Their people are gold. Gold is W Studio, let's say that. Best independent game for outstanding creative and technical achievement in the game outside of the traditional publisher system. So we have Cocoon, Dave the Diver, Dredge, Sea of Stars, and Viewfinder. I'm going to have to go with Dave the Diver because I think it's the best out of all of them. While I do like all these games I heard of, except Viewfinder. I haven't heard of Viewfinder. I heard of Cocoon, I heard of Dave the Diver, I heard of Dredge, I heard of Sea of Stars. I want to play Sea of Stars because I know it's a turn-based classical RPG. If I'm not mistaking if I'm not confusing it with another game. I heard and played Dredged. I played Dave the Diver, and I haven't played Cocoon yet. But out of these two, I would pick Dave the Diver anyway. But yeah, I'm really interested to see Stars. I'm looking forward to eventually completing and playing the game. But I have to go with Dave the Diver on this one. Next category is going to be Best Debut Indie Game. Oh my god, best debut? Oh, so this means this is the best, like this is their first game? I haven't... Pizza Tower? I'm fixating on Pizza Tower because Tour de Pizza seems like a French developer. I never heard of this game. Like it's the first time seeing this game. I think I'll go Dredge. Just because never heard of it. Haven't played yet. I have played this one. Unfortunately, I can't attest to this one, so I'll play Dredge. Why did I add a D at the end? Dredge. Best mobile game, brother. So we have Final Fantasy VII, Ever Crisis, Hello Kitty Island Adventure, never heard of that. Honkai Star Rail, Monster Hunter Now, and Terra Nil. I haven't played any of these games, so we're just gonna skip. There's no Dokkan Battle. There's no like Legends. So I'm going to skippity scoopity. Mobile game, nope. if Dokkan's not on there, I don't know. Best VR AR game: Gran Turismo 7, Horizon Call of the Mountain, Humanity, Resident Evil Village VR mode, and Synapse. I haven't heard of these two. I know that this one is shit. Gran Turismo 7. I think they fucked up the game, didn't they? Like the base game? Like they screwed it up. Like it's like filled with like microtransactions, sorry, and like grindy. It's like a Final Fantasy 7. What? Gran Turismo 7 is like a grind fest now. Like they made it like obtaining cars even longer than before. So I think we'll go with Resident Evil Village. I don't know what I know that there's a game, an RTS game or a 4X game called Humanity. I think no, Humankind. Sorry, I was mixing it up with Humankind, so never mind. And Synapse, I never heard of this. And I don't know. So we'll go Resident Evil just by default because it seems like the best one out of the ones I know. Best action game. So we have Armored Core 6, Dead Island 2, Ghost Runner 2, Hi-Fi Rush, and Remnant 2. I haven't played Remnant 2. I haven't played Ghost Runner 2. I have played, unfortunately, Dead Island 2. And I didn't play Armored Core 6 because I knew that it was going to be a like a Souls mech game. So I didn't really wasn't really my thing. Like mech games aren't really my thing. So like even like what's the fucking anime? I'm only thinking of Gurren Lagann. What's the fucking you know, the statue? Damn it, what's the name of it? Well, whatever. The Gundam. There we go. It finally came to mind. Yeah, I'm not really a Gundam guy, so whatever. Dead Island 2 was, I didn't like it. Ghost Runner 2 seems cool, but it's like Ghost Runner 1. Like I played the first one. Like, okay, this is cool, but you know, I didn't really hit it off. I know that Remnant 2 seems to be really good. I only heard good things, even though it's from Gearbox. I don't know who to pick here. I guess I'll pick Remnant 2 just because that's the one that I heard the best things about. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just like consistency bias. Best action adventure game. I have to go Spider-Man. God damn it. I really want to pick Jedi Survivor because the game is good, damn it. Like for me, this is the order that I would pick. Spider-Man 2, Jedi Survivor, Resident Evil, then probably Alan Wake, and then Tears of the Kingdom. For action adventure. The quality. Why do I not... Why do I... Why? Do I really have to go into this? I hate Tears of the Kingdom. I know I said I hate it because Nintendo or at least the development team at Nintendo seemed to be either the game was rushed, it was out way too soon, or the team is freaking incompetent. Let me explain why. So Tears of the Kingdom is a first-party game, correct? Correct. It only comes out in one console, correct? Correct. Since it only comes out in one singular and only console, why the hell does the game lag? They don't have to deal with multiple graphic settings. They don't have to deal with multiple graphic cards. They don't have to deal with multiple processors. They have to deal with one architecture, one platform, and the game runs like shit on their own platform. It's not even a third-party platform. It's their own. They should have optimized it. The game should not drop one fucking frame from start to finish. That's my opinion. You either release a shit game that runs like trash on PS5, Xbox 360, Nintendo Switch, and PC, so that at least in the 3 of those 4 platforms, the game actually runs well at 60 FPS. But or you release a game that has a solid 60 FPS all the way through, no matter the situation, on your shitty console. But it is unacceptable to me that you have a first-party game for your first-party console that runs like shit. And you pay $70 for it. This is not a photorealistic game. This is a cartoony game. They know their console can't handle it. Why do they push it? My fucking phone is as powerful as a Nintendo Switch. Oh my god. I can't. I'm going on a Tears of the Kingdom rant again. I have played the game. Anytime you deal with the lightning people, the game fucking drops frames for some reason. Go in the desert, drops frames. You want to go into the sky, drops frames. You want to fucking use your powers, your Sheikah like powers, it drops frames. You want to use your constructy thing? Yeah, try to tap activate it. Like just do bloop. It fucking lags. You have a huge lag spike. You just tap it and your switch goes to from 25 frames to like 15. For me, for a game that comes out first party to one console, it's unacceptable. Like, I have never seen, like, let's compare it to the comparable. Spider-Man 2, first party title for a first party console. God of War Ragnarok, it hasn't, I didn't drop frames once in either of those 2 games. And if I had, that would have been unacceptable. Because it's your platform, your PC, the internal team. You can literally have an internal email with the tech team that built the architecture for your console, talk to the development team. Especially with Nintendo, because it's a whole, it's Nintendo for Nintendo. It's not even say like Insomniac Games. Yes, they belong to Sony, but they're not Sony. You know what I mean. They're still a subsidiary of Sony. Whilst Tears of the Kingdom, the devs is Nintendo themselves. Like for Mario, like the Mario games. It's unacceptable, but. Rant aside, that's why I'll never pick this. Rant aside, I think I'm going to go Spider-Man 2. Let's get on with this because my rant is I'm petting way too much of these. Oh my god, the video is already 40 minutes long. Oh brother. Let's skip this show under World. Well, do you really best RPG? The game of the year, it's an RPG. Do we really give anyone else best RPG? No. What the fuck? And especially Starfield. Huge disappointment. Best fighting game. So we have God of Rock, never heard of it. Mortal Kombat 1, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2. Is it out? I thought it wasn't out yet. Pocket Bravery, never heard of it. And Street Fighter 6. I'm going Street Fighter 6 just because it's the one I have most experience in. And I'm not really a huge Mortal Kombat guy. I always preferred, from the beginning of my time playing fighting games, Street Fighter. And I think I began, just for my credibility card, I began with Street Fighter 3 Third Strike back in the day. So yeah. I'm not very good at them, but I know them. Best family game. So we have Disney Illusion Island. This art style, I know it's like the OG like retro art style, but it reminds me of the meme like the Wahaba from a long time ago. You have this one, Party Animals, Pikmin 4, Sonic Superstar, Super Mario Brothers Wonder. I do have to pick maybe Party Animals, just because that's the most fun that you can have on and off, while Mario Mario. Well, Mario, you have to actually sit down because there's like stages to it, you know. So I think just for the fact that you're gonna play with probably your family, so your kids, I think Party Animal is the best one. And you have cutesy characters. You can put them like glasses and stuff on them. So I think it's better, like in my opinion, Party Animals. Next category is going to be best sim or strategy game. Wow, I really can't say this one. I'm really bad at 4X and like RTS games. I only know City Skylines, but I know that it didn't release in the best state. So if it was the first one, I probably would have picked the first one because that's the only one. No, I played Company of Heroes too. I'm capping. But I think I would have picked City Skylines. But here I can't really say because I haven't played any of these. Sports or racing game? Fuck. I want to do the Crew Motorfest. Do I? See, I don't want to give anything to Ubisoft. But I haven't played Forza Motorsport. I probably should take buy Game Pass for like a month and then test Forza, like on stream or something. Like because I have a wheel and everything, so might be cool actually to do that on stream. But I want to pick Forza just because I love the Crew, not Forza Stock. I want to pick the Crew, but I might go with Forza just because I don't want. Like, Ubisoft is back on their bullshit again. They just can't make one good game, then another good game, and then another game. No, they have to... Assassin's Creed Mirage, which then seems to be in a good way. Like, they're going in a good direction. And then they go back to NFTs. But whatever. They're back on their bullshit again. That's basically what I'm saying here. I've watched a video of this... but there's a sponsored video, so what the hell do I know? F1, it's not really my thing, so I can say. And no, not EA, fuck that. Oh, these two are EA, but not a FIFA, fuck that. So I'll go with Forza, just because I know the series, and yeah. Best multiplayer game. For outstanding online multiplayer gameplay and design, including co-op and massively multiplayer experiences, irrespective of the game platform or genre. So we have Baldur's Gate 3, Diablo 4, Party Animals, Street Fighter 6, and Super Mario Brothers Wonder. Best multiplayer game. I would go, as much as I want to do Baldur's Gate, as much as I want Baldur's Gate to win every single category that it's nominated in, I have to go with Party Animals, just because it's the best, like, pick up and play and drop, like, yeah, drop in, drop out of kind of game, like these party games. I think that's what makes the best multiplayer the most fun for everybody involved, in my opinion. So next category, best adaptation. Oh brother. I heard that this was shit. I've seen the Mario movies, was okay. I haven't seen either of these two, even though I heard very good things about this one. And I've only watched like 3 episodes of Last of Us, because I have this weird tendency to start a show, watch like 5 episodes for like a week. Because of timing, I can't watch the episode right away, and I just completely forget it. I completely forget it ever existed. But from what I saw, I'm gonna say Last of Us, because it was really good. The few episodes I saw. Most anticipated game. I have to go Final Fantasy VII. Wait, 80s? Nah. What's my most anticipated game here? Tekken 8. I don't like Tekken. Always. I don't like this like 3D 2D thing like in Tekken, as well as Soul Calibur. because I don't like the fact that you can beat the shit out of me while I'm on the ground. I don't like it. So I really don't like Tekken. But to stray away from that, I think I'm going to vote Final Fantasy VII, even though Hades 2 is very anticipated in its own niche. I'll go Iron Mask. That's the one you want. That's the only one. The only one I know. Sorry. Next, best esports game. I do have to go with my boy Counter-Strike, just because they had a huge update this year. Counter-Strike 2 is really fun, even though the game does have its flaws. I've been playing with friends. Hold on, if I can show. I don't have a lot of experience in Counter-Strike, but these 300 hours, it's all like August forward. So I have put a bit of, effort into it. We do mainly Premiere, but I have, there we go. Whatever. Next, we have to finish this. Final stretch, I think. Best esports athlete, I don't follow, so I can't tell you. Esports team, I can't tell you. Esports coach, I can't tell you. Esports event, I'd go Evo, just because this is Valorant specific, Dota 2 specific. I don't know what this is. The majors, probably CSGO or CS2. And then League of Legends, I'll go Evo because Evo is like all fighting games. I'll probably have to do this one. You've reached the edge, 404. Wow. What a way to end this. Well, that was my voting for our for this year's Game Awards. So yeah, tell me what you guys thought of it. Leave me your thoughts and actually what you guys actually voted for this year. What was your favorite game of the year? What will you guys vote for when the time comes? Or did you vote? And what did you vote for? And yeah, hopefully, check out. I'll hopefully not forget to put the link in the description so you guys vote as well. And then yeah, I'll probably go online, like stream the Game Awards itself, and then react real time when the things happen. So hopefully I'll see you guys on my Twitch channel when that happens. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, leave me your thoughts down in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel for more, and I guess I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys. Man, almost an hour. Woo.